This conference will now be recorded.
Python basic syntax, Python variables, Python identifiers, Python data types also we started. And there are 10 data types are there in Python programming language. Over there, I was explained the only 5 data types, and from the upcoming classes, we would like to go for complete the rest of the 5 data types. Okay. Okay. So just want to be deleted. Okay. So I would like to complete the string data type. So as of now, I was explained the total 5 data types. Okay. So none type, Boolean data type, complex data type, and integer data type, float data type. I was just explaining only 5 data types as of now. In this particular session, I would like to talk about the string data type. Okay. So I would like to talk about string data type. Can you tell me anyone what is string? What is string, guys? What is string? Okay. String means it's nothing else. It's a collection of characters. What it is? Collection of characters, right? Collection of characters within single quotes or within double quotes or else within triple quotes or else, okay, within double quoted triple quotes. So which means double quote need to be repeated the 3 times. Okay. For example, I have a variable a and which is holding the data inside of the single quotes. So within the single quotes, we can hold anything. There is no limit at all. We can hold the alphabets, we can hold the digits, we can hold any special characters. Okay. So you can hold anything, even digits and special characters, anything we can hold inside of the single quotes. This kind of data type we are calling it say string data type. Okay, so the data type class is, I want to know the what could be the data type of class, then we can try to print the type of a and which is the string class. Okay, this is the one-way representation of the string. For example, I just want to be hold the data inside of the double quotes. Within double quotes also, we can hold some kind of group of characters that it could be also it's a string data type only. So one representation is we can hold the same group of characters or any group of characters in single quotes as well as in double quotes. So that kind of data type we are calling it say string data type. Okay, and we have one more example. Within triple quote also we can hold the within triple quote also we can hold the some group of characters. Is it clear? So even that also it could be string data type. So meanwhile we can hold the within double quoted triple quotes. So within double quoted triple quote we can hold some kind of group of characters. Then that kind of data type we are calling it say string data type. So the string we can representing in 4 ways. One is single quotes, double quotes, triple quotes, double quoted triple quote. Is there any question here? The way of representation of the string data type in Python programming language.
No, sir.
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay.
No, sir.
Okay. Now, here my question is, what is the difference then? We can go with representation of any one of it, right? Then why we are having the four ways representation? What is the difference of above representations? Tell me. Tell me, guys. The first one is, for example, within the single quotes, we can hold the any kind of words. So we can hold the string. You can hold the group of characters. We can hold the group of characters with with something like it's a sentence, and the sentence which is having only one line. The sentence only we can hold only one line of only one line. Only one line. Okay. So we can store any group of characters. We can store the sentence also, but the sentence which is having only one line. So if you try for the if you try for the if you try for the or else we can try to print the a instead of the data type, you can print the a. See, so these are the group of characters. So we can store the group of characters within the single quotes, but we can store only one line. For example, same thing if I do with double quote, even if the double quote also will be get the same result. Okay, so as of now there is no difference between the single quote and double quote, right? For example, I want to be write a sentence. I don't know. I don't know. Usually people can write in such a way only, right? Apostrophe s they will use it, right? So when you want to be hold single quote inside of the single quote, it could be an error. This is the thing. This is the thing we can overcome with help of the double quote. Okay, so this is fine. So usually we can use the single quote to write the a sentence, a line of group of characters. Okay, but same thing we can do with help of the double quote also. But in case of single quotes, when I was trying to use the apostrophes, that it could not possible in case of single quotes, that we are overcoming with a double quote. Okay, this is fine. So even it is the double quote or even it is the triple quote, sorry, even it is the double quote or even it is a single quote. Okay, I want to be hold some multiple lines with the same. I want to be write some group of characters with multiple lines. So this is an error. We can't write the some number of lines within single quotes. Even the same thing if you try for the double quote. Instead of the single quote, if I try for the double quote, within the double quote, if I try to hold the some multiple lines, which is not possible. This is the error we are facing in case of single quote and double quote. In case of single quote and double quote, we can write only one line of sentence, but in single quotes, if I try to use the apostrophes, it is not possible in single quote, that we are overcoming with double quote. And meanwhile, what is the problem we are facing with single quote and double quote to writing the multiple lines, that we are overcoming with triple quotes. Within the triple quote, we can write any number of lines, but meanwhile, triple quote, double quote and triple quote also will be for same thing. Okay, so this is fine. For example, here I want to write, so nothing else, don't think about this one. Okay, yeah, fine. So usually String we can representing with single quote also. Within the single quotes we can write some group of characters, but when I was try to hold the apostrophes, which is not possible, so that we are overcoming with a double quote. But even it is the single quote or double quote, we can write only one line, that we are overcoming with either triple quote or double quote or triple quote. This is what the difference between the single quote, double quote, triple quotes and double quote or triple quote. Clear? Is this clear?
Clear, sir.
Yes, sir.
This is fine. For example, so you have some group of characters. Okay, you have some group of characters. In case of Python programming language, each character having its own position number. Group string means what? It's some group of characters, right? Each character having its own numbering position, that we are calling its indexing. Each character, it's allocated some position number. Okay, position number. That number we are calling it say index. Index means what? For example, if you want to move directly one particular location, then index will help you or not in the textbooks and something else. So each character, which it's allocated some position number. So with help of that particular position number, we can access or we can do some kind of operations with that particular specific character actually. Okay, so now we'll try for the I would just try to execute a small I just want to be explain a small example, which is Python. So I am holding a group of characters. I'm holding some group of characters. Okay. Within the single quotes or double quote or triple quote, whatever it is. In case of string data type, each character, it's having its own position number. Okay. So usually in case of Python programming language, so in case of especially in a string data type, so each and every character, it's having its own position number. Okay. So in Python programming language, which is zero order, which means which is starting with 0, that means p position is 0, y position is 1, t position is 2, and h position is 3, and o position is 4, and n position is 5. Okay, so totally here we have the 6 characters are there. So because of 6 characters, which is started with 0, so that ending position is 5. Is it clear? If it is started with 1, maybe the last element can be the 6 only, but actually it is started with 0, right? So that 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the last character is 6 minus 1, it could be the 5. Is it clear my point?
Yes, sir.
So if you want to be access the characters from this particular string, I want to be access individual characters with help of the index only, which is possible. So the indexing, it can be representing variable name, and within the square brackets we have to mention the index number. Here we have to mention the index number. Okay, where means it's a variable name. So whatever the name we having here, that particular name we should use here. Okay, so for example, I want to be access the a of 0. What is the result here? Tell me anyone. Saina, tell me what is the output here, a of 0. What is the position of 0? Sai, are you there? Jagadish, tell me.
Sir, I think Python will be the output.
I told you right. Few minutes back only I told you right. In case of
P
Python,
sir. P sir.
yeah, yes, that's correct. So each character it's having its own position number. This is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, and this is 5. So if you want to access this particular characters, and we should use the variable name, and within the square brackets this particular numbers we should give it, then it can be accessing. Okay, now if I use the a of 0, here the character result is, it's a p character which is accessing the p character. If I go ahead with 1, what is the result, Pooja? A of 2, what is the result, Revant? Guys, we should respond quickly. What is the result, Jagadish? A of 3?
3 is equal to H.
What is the result of A of 4?
4,
Solo-
0.
Oh,
Oh, sir.
0, sir. See, O, sir.
Okay, it's O, it's not 0. Yeah. What is the result of A of 5, Pooja?
N, sir.
So this is the way we can able to go for accessing the, okay, each and every character from the string data type. Clear? This is fine. So Python is not only positive numbers, maybe the Python is allocated some negative numbers for the each character also. So here what I told you, the Python is providing the position number for each character, right? In other programming languages, they're allocated only one position number only. But unfortunately, in Python, for each character which is having the two position numbers. For example, if I started giving order from this side, then it could be the 0, it could be the 1, it could be the 2, it could be the 3, it could be the 4. This is fine. Here, increment will be happening. Here, the position can be incremented. So if I give the position from this particular order, if I go ahead with this particular order, this is -1, this is -2, this is -3, -4, -5, -6. So if I go ahead with the reverse order, which is started with -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6. Is it clear? If I started with a positive number or increment position, then this is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, and this is 5. That means each and every character which is having two numbers. So if you want to access the n, either we can use the -1, either we can use the 5. If you want to access the o, either we can use the 2, either we can -2, either we can use -2, either we can use 4. If you want to access the h, either we can use -3 or +3. If you want to access the t, -4, either -2 +2. If you want to access the y, -5 +1. If you want to access the p, -6 and 0. Clear now?
Clear,
Clear?
sir.
yes, sir.
Which
Yes, sir.
means that the Python is providing the two positional orders. For each character, it is having the two positional numbers. One is the positive number, one is the negative number. Okay. So here the number of characters are very small, so that I know that how many numbers we have it. So this is -6. Either we can use the -6. Here, if you want to access the 1, I want to access the y. If you want to access the y, then we can use the -5. If you want to access the h, tell me, just tell me, guys, you just tell me. -3, -2,
-2,
-1.
-1.
See, it's the same thing we are accessing with help of this, with help of the two different position numbers or two different numbers. We are accessing the same character, which meaning is for every character which is having the two positional numbers. One is the negative number, one is the positive number. Just a minute, guys. Hello. Hello.
Hi, this is
Okay. Yeah. So with help of the negative numbers, with help of the positive numbers, we can access only one characters. We can access same character, nothing but. So this is fine. Now, what I want to do that I just want to be replace. Actually, it's a Python, right? I don't. I want to be replaced with instead of the Python. I want to be write the Python. Okay. Instead of the Python, I want to be write the instead of Python. I want to be print the. I want to be access. I want to replace as the P by C. Okay. So the P position is 0, right? In place of P character, I want to be replaced with the C character, which is not possible in case of Python programming language, and especially in a string data type. Okay. So once if you're defining the data inside of the string, you can't be modify the one specific character. String is immutable data type. Immutable data type, which means that we can't be modified. The meaning of is we can't modify one specific character. Modify one specific character. Okay. But thing is that instead of the one, if instead of operating on one single character, what I can do, I just replace with the entire string I can modify. Entire string I can modify. That means with the same namespace in a different situations, we can give the two different data. But every time the updated data will be overridden by the previous data. Okay. Is it clear my point? So here I have some kind of group of characters. The only one character is difference, right? So instead of the P, I want to replace with C. So if you want to be modify only one single character, then what I can do, I just try to modify the P by C with help of the index, which is not possible in string data type. That kind of characteristic we are calling it say immutable data type. Clear? But the entire
Yes, sir.
string we can, modify. So here it is the Python, but here it is the Python. So here the name is same and here the name is same, but here the data is different and here the data is different. Okay. So when these situations, when you're changing the data, automatically the memory location also can be changed. So with help of the id function, we can able to find the memory location. So here, after printing the Python, I want to print the memory location of A. Is the memory location is same or different when you are changing the data? Let me confirm now. Okay, so here the memory location is different. With this particular memory location, we hold at the Python. With this particular memory location, we hold at the Python. But these two datas are in this particular situation. With this particular situation, the namespace is same. This memory location, which is allocated with the same same name, and with the same memory location also will be allocated for the this one. What happens here? What happens exactly here? What happens exactly here? So here A is the one name. So when you are holding the A equal to Python, by the time the same name which is allocated the this particular memory location. With this particular memory location, we have this particular data. Okay, after some situation, after some time, what you did with the same name, you try to hold the different data. By the time this connection can be this connection can be closed, this connection can be closed for the same for the same name which is allocated for the some different data with a different memory location. Is it clear? Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
So in Python programming language, once if you're defining the variable, maybe if in future if you change the data, maybe the memory location also can be changed. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Mm-hmm. This as of now, this is fine. Now, so as of now, we are working on only one character, right? So for example, I have a string something like this: Python programming, Python programming language. So what I want to do now, I want to be access these three characters. I want access only these three characters, or else I want access um, these five characters. Okay, or else I want access this these characters. See, careful observe here. Here the characters are continuous or not. Here the characters also continuously you are accessing or not. Here also we are trying to access the characters continuously or not. So when we are holding some group of characters in one particular location, from that one, if you want to be access the substring, this is the substring or not. This entire thing will be main string. From this particular main string, if you want to access the substring, we will do it actually. If you want to access this particular substring, we will do it. Clear? Is this clear or not?
Yes, sir.
So how it is possible, we'll see now. So with help of the string slicing, that concept name is slicing. Slicing will help you to access group of continuous index position characters. Continuous group of continuous index position characters. Index characters. Okay. For example, so the syntax for this one is variable name. So from which character index? Start index. From which character we want to access that particular index number to till what character you want to be accessed. Other than that one number extra we should provide you actually. Stop index we have to provide. Stop index will stop it not accessing. Stop index will stop it will stop with that particular index. Okay, so for example, here Python programming language is my string. A is my string. Python programming language. This particular situation, I want to be access the ROG, right? I want to access the ROG. Make sure that how I'm giving, just try to observe here. Otherwise, it can be confused for you. This position is 0, this position is 1, this position is 2, this position is 3, this position is 5, this position is 5. Okay, yeah, 1 2 3 4 5. Even space also, it could be the 6. Space also itself, it's a character. Okay, so space is 6, P is 7, R is 8. I want access the 9. I want access the 10 also. So here 9 I want to be access, sorry 8 I want to be access, 9 also I want access, 10 also I want to be access. So here start index position is 8, that's fine, but you want access the 10 also, right? If you want access the 10, so 10 plus 1 how much? 10 plus 1 how much? It's 11. So if
11.
I give the 8 colon, actually it's a colon, 8 colon 11, then continuously these 3 characters we can access. Okay, there's 3 characters we can access. Okay, now so tell me what is the question, what is the code we should write over here? A of I want to access the 8th position number and 9th position number, 8th position number, 9th position number, 10th position number also I want access. If you want access till 10th position, then you should give you 11 as an your stop index. Okay, now tell me what could be the result here, what could be code we should write here in between the start and the stop. But I want to be access the okay, what thing I should give you over here. I want to access the language.
19 to 27.
Everyone, is it correct? This
3
is
to
0
20.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18. So space is also 18. So I want to be accessed from the 19 onwards. 19 I want access, 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26. This is 26. Okay, so if you want access the till 26, we should give you the stop is 27. That's absolutely correct what you said it. Okay, so 19 and 27, you got the result is language or not? See what happens if I'm not giving the 19, I'm not giving the stop index. Unfortunately, I forgot to mention it. This particular situation, what it can be considered, the total number of characters or the last index plus 1, it can be considered as the stop if you're not mentioned the stop index. Okay, so if you're not providing the stop index, automatically the Python is providing length of that particular variable, so that we are getting the output is language. See, if you mention the 10, so which is accessing from the 0 to 9 only. So if you are not mentioned the start index value, default it can be considered as the 0. Okay, default it can be considered as 0. Here the default is length of that particular variable, here the default is 0. So that's the reason we're accessing the Python Pro. Is there any question?
No, sir.
Some situations we cannot give you the start and stop index. By the time Python automatically providing that two things. So if you are not mentioned the both, then what happen? The entire string we can access. The entire string we can access. Clear? I think so. You clear this particular concept. Now my next concept is, so as of now you are accessing the group of characters continuously, but this time what I feel it, maybe some logic I can apply. What logic is? Logic is, so I want to be access the this character and this character and this character. I want to access this character. I want to access this character. I want to access the this character. So try to observe here how many number of characters are is there in between these two, right? How many characters are there here? Two, right? How many characters are between these two characters? Two, right? How many characters are there in between these two characters? Two, right? Here, how many characters are there in between these two characters? Two, right? So that means this is the thing we are calling it, say, step. Stepwise elements I want to be accessed. Okay, this is fine. So here, this is the position is the start position. If you want access the till this one, then you should give you the whatever the number we have it, whatever the position number we have it, that position plus one you should provide you as the stop index, and here it is the step. This is fine. So that means if you want access the some periodical index positions, if you want access, there are three elements or there are three names are considered. One is the start, one is the stop, third one is the step. Okay, start is the 5, stop is for example 15, step is for example 3, which means this is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, this is 6, this is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, this is 16. So I want to start from the 5, of course, and stop is 15, right? So 15 is my stop, then 15 is your stop at position. In okay, yeah, step is 3, right? So 5 plus 3, how much? 5 plus 3, 8.
8.
8.
8. 8 plus 3, 11. 8 plus 3, 11 or not? 11 plus
Yes,
3,
sir.
14, right?
14.
14.
So stop is 15, right? So till before 15 only we can access. That means the position 5, whatever the value is there in position 8, whatever the position is there in 11, whatever the position character is there in 14. So only these 4 characters we should access. Tell me what is the result?
NRRM.
So N or R M we can do it. We can access it. Okay. Is it clear? This is the concept we need to remember it. So is this correct or not? If you want it, then simply what I should do, I can execute the same thing in my Jupyter Notebook. So here my A is Python programming language. My start position is 5 and my stop position is 15 and my every step is 3. Then NRRM is accessing or not. This kind of concept we are calling it say dicing. Dicing will help you to access the periodical index positions stepwise index characters. Okay, stepwise index characters we can access. So if you are not mention the if you are not mention the start index, if you just mention only stop index, if I mention as the step is 4, then which is starting from the 0 position, 0 plus 4 4 4 plus 4 it's 8 8 plus 4 it's a 12. So 0 position, 4th position, 0 position, 4th position, 8th position and 12th position, what are the characters we have it, those particular characters it can be accessing it. So that's the reason Quora we accessed. And for example, here you mention the 5 and you are not mentioned the stop index value, but you mention as 5 is or yeah, for example 4 is your step. In this particular situation, 5 5 plus 4 9 9 plus 4 13 13 plus 4 17 17 plus 4 21 21 plus 4 so 25. 25 is less than the 26 or not? 27, right? Less than the 27, right? So that till 27 only we can access. N, O, M, G and G. For example, you mentioned the start index number, you mentioned the stop index number. Unfortunately, you're not mentioned the step. This time the step could be the 1. So that's the reason continuous characters we accessed. Here the default step is 1. Okay. Here the stop is length of variable. Here this start is 0 if you're not mentioned. So this is the dicing concept example. Any questions?
No, sir.
So this is for today's class, guys. Don't think too much about string data types. We have a string data type continuous class by tomorrow also. We have a lot of other built-in functions we can apply in the string, as well as we can do some kind of list of we can do some kind of operations on the string. Those things we can apply by tomorrow class. Okay.
Okay. Sir,
Now
if you want only some letters, like in Python we want only H, and in programming we want N. How to select those?
only you want access only H
Some
related,
letters.
only H related characters you want access, right?
Not only H, sir. Some random letters.
So that's those things we can discuss by tomorrow. Actually, I'm not getting your question. Okay. So
Okay.
whatever you want to do that we can do. If it is not possible, we can do with help of loops and other stuff. Okay. If it is possible, we can do it actually. I mean, default function is there. We can look for that one. If the function is not there, then we have to apply our own logic. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Bye, guys. Oh. I think so, guys. If you want access the recordings, so I think you already got the recording access. Let me check. Did you got the mails, guys?
No, sir.
Sir,
The link you
we
might be
didn't
got from the canvas.
I thought it random spam and I deleted. So can you please again send it?
We can no. So what you will do? We can go. We can search it in your Gmail. So you guys are not even accessed. Everyone, I sent the mail for everyone. Krishnakant, Harika, Jagadish, Pooja, Revant, Sainath, and Tulasi. So
Sir,
you
I have
seven.
received, sir.
Okay, if you received it, then you can share me your screen. I can tell you the process so that people can able to understand. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, share your screen. I can tell you. Share me your screen.
Sir, I have shared it, sir.
Okay, so here we have an accept button. Is that right? Can you? No, 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 bro. Krishnakant, you just go through your mail. Actually, I can see your no.
Uh,
Yes, accept. Just click on accept. So yeah, so accept. Yeah, create my account. So here we have two options. Yes. Go back. Go back. Click on. Just follow my instruction, Krishnakant. Okay. I can tell
okay,
you.
sir.
Then only we can do it. Okay. Accept. Just click
Okay,
on accept.
okay, sir.
Okay. Show me what it is there. Yeah. So
I have
here we have a
nothing.
two options. Here we have a two options. Just wait for until unless I said okay. Okay. I
Okay,
have
sir.
Canvas account and second one is create my account. Can you click on the create my account? So here login username is your mail ID only. Password as of now I'm not given any kind of password for you. Okay. Whatever the
Mm,
password you want to be considered, you can put your own password. You have to remember this password and username. Okay, with help of this password and username only, we can access every time recordings. So we won't send you the recordings through mail actually. So we are uploading the recording into this particular playlist, and you just logging into this particular website, and we can able to see all the recordings. Okay.
okay, sir.
Now we can type your own password. Whatever the password you want to be considered, you can put it your own password. And you should agree for this particular terms and conditions. Make sure that you should
Sir,
remember your password. Register.
time zone, sir.
No, no
Same.
issue. There is no limitation for any time zone. We can consider anything. Register. Okay. So you can bookmark this particular. You can bookmark this one. So instead of every time logging under this one, right? So if you click on this particular link, automatically you are navigating into this particular video recording session, video recordings location. Bookmark this one,
Okay,
or else we can remember this one canvas.instructor.com. Yeah, one more time. You can close this all. You can open the mail one more time. You can close this all. We can open the mail. Yeah, you can just click on the get started. Click on your, yes, automatically, which is navigating to here or not. Go
Yes,
back to
sir.
your mail. Go back to your mail. So one thing, this canvas we can download. Yeah, here we have a canvas logo is there, right? Click on the canvas logo. Click on the canvas logo.
It's Sir, it's not working, sir.
Okay, then what you can do, can you go through the your Play Store? Are you using the mobile phone?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, if you want to access this recording through your mobile phone, can you go to the Play Store? So there is an app is Canvas. Yes, Canvas. Enter it. Go down. Go down.
This one, sir.
Yeah, this one. Canvas student is there, right? Yeah. You can download this app. If and only if you set the password, then only you can able to logging into this Canvas app.
Okay, sir.
Otherwise, it's not possible again. I mean, you can. It is possible, but you can't get the recordings
Okay, sir.
through mobile phone. Also, we can access the recordings, guys. Don't worry about it.
Sir, I haven't received any mails, sir.
You can, but just a minute. I will come to you. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So go to your phone. Open it. Yeah. So student Canvas network. Click on the Canvas network. Yeah. So here we can provide your mail ID, password, what you have it. Okay. Go to Play Store once. So can you see the Canvas instructor? Or else one thing you can do actually, if you open the web, okay, so you can scan it. QR code is there, right? I will show you. You can open once if you open the mail, okay. So here we have the dashboard is there, or else account is there. In account, here we have the notification profile and file setting, e-profile, QR code for mobile login. If you click on the here, you can proceed. So it is generating the QR code for you. You can scan from your mobile phone. Okay. So from web we can log in, and from the mobile phone also we can access it. So that you can try some multiple ways, bros. Okay. Anyway, we can continue by tomorrow class, and if you are facing any issue for accessing the recordings, I can tell you by tomorrow class. I have some other meeting, urgent meeting is there.
Thank you, sir.